Hi everyone, this is Diane. I've been away from YouTube for a long time and I've decided to start making a few videos again. I've got lots of fun things to share. I was watching videos one day and ran across Jill Norwood's channel, and I started watching some of the Christmas tags that she makes, and they're so darling that I skipped over Halloween and I went right to Christmas to recreate some of the fun things she has done. So I didn't have the same supplies that she did, so I wanted to show you. Is that just adorable? I just wanted to show you what I used. So I found some papers. I went through my Christmas stash, found some papers, cut out a bunch of different patterned papers, and cut out heavy white cardstock is what you'll use to mount on the back of these. And I will link her tutorial in this description box, and you can check out her stuff. Anyway, so she used a paper tray ink stamp for the marshmallows, and I didn't have that stamp, and I didn't want to pay the price of the stamp set because it was kind of expensive. So I went through my stash, and I found in my stash this My Favorite Things die, and it's got a marshmallow on it. This is called Hot Cocoa Cups, and I die cut this marshmallow several times. I distressed the edges, and then I kind of glued it together, and I made my own stamp, I guess. I scanned this into my computer, cut and pasted it, and then until I had a whole page of them. And then I just put some cardstock in and printed it out and fussy cut it. And that's what I used for my cups. And it worked fine. I'm happy with how it turned out. So that's what I did for my marshmallows. As far as the die, I didn't have any candy cane dies, but I found on my Very Merry tags a candy cane. So what I did was I cut out a whole page of candy canes at 2 inches. So I'll have some left over for another project, which I'm sure I'll use soon. And I cut those all out, and I cut the tab, because you'll notice these have the little tab that you put the string through. I cut that off before I glued them together. Cut this at 2 inches, and there was my candy cane. So then I went looking for my leaves, and I found a die. This is a die cut that a lot of us got at Tuesday morning. And I'm looking for it. Oh, here it is. And it cuts this pattern out, and it was a Doris die, I think. And I cut this out of some glitter paper that I got at Michael's last year, and it's for inkjet. It's an inkjet printable glitter paper. And I just die cut it out of this paper several times. And then I used some of my sprays to paint the green color on the glitter paper, and it took it really well, and it worked out good. So it still looks glittery. You can still see the glitter through it. And so that's what I did for my holly. And for the berries, I just used stickles. I found that worked the best. I tried several other things, and it just didn't look good. So the stickles worked the best. And then as far as these tag goes, I found those tags on my George and Basic Shapes Cricut cartridge, and I cut out a whole page of these at 1 inch, and now I have a bunch of them. And then I got out my stamps. The stamps that I used were from a company called My Craft Spot. They are no longer in business, but I know there are a lot of different companies that have the little tiny sayings on them. So I went through and stamped a bunch and distressed them, and then I glued them. I popped them up on foam tape and put that on with a little bow out of skinny ribbon. So those are the supplies I used to make mine, and I just wanted to show you what I came up with. So there's one. I cut this next one out of a really dark pattern, and I don't really like it out of a dark pattern. So you can see the difference in these two, how much more light and detailed that looks rather than on the dark. So when you're choosing your papers, don't get a really dark background. I probably don't think you'll be as happy with it. So here's another one. A lot of these papers I got at Tuesday morning, and I couldn't tell you exactly where they were from, the company. Here's another one out of a patterned paper. Here's a little red and white striped. I thought that was cute. I found this gingham one the other day at Tuesday Morning. Now, I buy the packs that are $2.99 and you get 25 pieces of heavy cardstock, and most of those are from American Crafts. And so I really like to get them because then I have multiples to make multiple tags. So this was one I got the other day. So I understand that they've changed distributors at Tuesday Morning. I was told that by an employee there. And that might be why we're seeing all these dies and these things that we don't usually see. So that was when I got it Tuesday Morning. I think it was by American Crafts. I think a lot of their stuff is American Crafts stuff. And here's the last one. So I had a lot of fun making all those Christmas dies and Christmas tags. Then I decided I wanted some that weren't Christmas that we could use year-round. So this is what I came up with. I found some different pretty patterned papers that look like China patterns, and I cut them out and also cut the white out on the back. I did these a little different. I threaded the tag and left the string to go down in between. On the die there's a slit right here, and I put it down to look like the tag on a tea bag hanging out of the teacup. And then I found a die that had a spoon on it, and the one I found was a Sizzix die, and it's called Food Jar 3D and Spoon, and it's number 658981. And this is a really cute little die. It makes these little boxes that you can put things in, and I've made these up and put little gifts in them, and I just think they're adorable. So I cut the spoon out from that die, and then I just cut off the round part at the bottom, and I stuck it also in that little slit so it looked like it was sitting in the teacup. And that's how I did that. And then I just decorated these with different flowers. Some of them, I have one flower. Oh, and on the leaves, I used this Martha Stewart branch punch for those. And I've got a layered flower here with this rhinestone that I got from the Dollar Tree. This is some flowers I had in my stash, and this is a Wild Orchid Craft flower that I just stuck on there. This one I just used one big flower, and then when I glittered it all, I put glitter on the flowers. So they're all kind of different. This one had a blue flower, this same pattern, but I put a yellow flower on it. Some of them I've got the two. Some of them are on this side, some of them are on that side. This one with the little pink flowers was my favorite. I know this is a graphic 45 die. So anyway, I had fun with those. And then I'll have those for year-round on anything I wanted to use them for. So check out Jill's channel. I will put a link in the description box to her tutorial for these. And I'm kind of doing a hidden giveaway coming back. So what I did was I cut out 3 sets of 12 spoons. And if you want to receive one of these to make your own tea tags, in the description box, I want you to leave a comment, and before the comment, please put in capital letters the word spoons. And I will pick 3 people, randomly pick 3 people who have left comments, and I will stick these in the mail to you. So, yeah, if you want those, make sure to put spoons. Otherwise, I won't know that you are interested in the giveaway. So anyway, thanks, Jill, for your inspiration. I love all your tags, and I hope you guys will come back. I have a lot more tags to show. And so come back soon, We'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.